Fast Scrap, bring me a Red Squig.
Okay.
What is this?
A Gorkstar.
I don't want to stick a Gorkstar.
Here, then have a Morkster.
I don't want to stick a Workster. Give me a Red Squig.
Fine.
That's the good stuff. Wah! Wow! Welcome back to the Red Ones Go Fast. Old Big Mek here. That's right, there has been some developments in the energy drink wars. Alright, for those of you that are totally unaware, last Orktober, Old Big Mek came up with Red Squig. This is my own original, not original obviously, but my own spoof on Red Bull, right? I changed them to Squigs, I did all the artwork myself, and made Red Squig, it gives you WAAAAAAAGH. We've even filmed a commercial, which I will insert right here. Hey, Grots, what's wrong?
We have no WAAAAAAAAGH.
Oh, well, you should crack open a Red Squig. It gives you WAAAAAAAAGH. Here. It's pretty funny, isn't it? Anyways, it became this running joke. What it was is I was building one of the orc buggies and painting it on the live stream, and I went, you know, we're going to paint the little glass bottles in here, or the little cans in here, and I didn't want to do an alcohol, and I was like, oh, you know, it'll be an energy drink, you know, maybe a Red Bull because it makes you go faster. Only it would be Red Squig. And like, just like that, the idea was born. Had to do it, came up with the branding. You can get this, you can get these t-shirts. We've got them in adult sizes, kids sizes, women's sizes, hoodies, long sleeve, all that good stuff, and decals and stuff like that. And these things have been awesome and popular. It is really, really fun. Anyways, the Grots and I have been ruminating on that a little bit because I've been working on the decal sheets. Those of you that are watching all the Orktober videos have seen that I taught you how to make your own decal sheets, but I also talked about that I am making my own in order to sell that'll have appropriately sized decals for orc armies and vehicles and things like that, and Red Squig was going to be heavily featured on them, but nobody wants just Red Squig decals. You got to have a whole bunch of cool stuff, including Old Big Mek's shiny bug right there with the Grots himself. But we needed some more things to put on there. And we've talked a couple of times about, like, well, what energy drink would Gork and Mork have? And, well, Gorkstar and Morkster were born. Yes, these are our designs for the next couple of decals. So these will be on the decal sheets with good old Red Squig. If this is something you want to see on a shirt or something like that, let me know down in the comments below and we'll see about adding it to the Teespring store. I haven't done as much work on these logos as I did on Red Squig. Like I said, I did this one from scratch, so every single pixel is mine. These I kind of did some cutting and pasting and screwing around with. But I could definitely butter them up some more, make them more orky, and do some shirts if that's what you guys want. But as far as decals go, these will be great because at the end of the day, they'll be about that big and on your army. But it could be a whole lot of fun to have, like, the orc terrain from the Octarius set, have a whole bunch of advertisements plastered all over it for the different energy drink brands, all having a good dust up with one another in the way that only orcs can do. Now, that did also get me thinking about what other things could we do for good old Red Squig, and how could I bring it into my army, being my own original spoof idea on what I could do to, like, kind of have Red Squig be throughout my army other than painting the little cans inside the buggies. And well, I came up with something. You all remember the Red Bull promo cars that would drive around handing out Red Bulls and had the giant can on the back? What if we were to orcify it? That's right. This is a custom Boosta Blasta that I got secondhand from Mindtaker Miniatures that is missing its top piece in its cannon. And I thought, you know, this would look cool all painted up as Red Squig. And then we'll leave the can open topped and we'll use it as a t-shirt cannon. and the t-shirt cannon makes place for the rivet gun, and I can actually use it in the army. So this is where I've gotten so far. Yeah, let's go to the workbench where the lighting's better. Show it off to you. All right, this is what we've got. Like I said, it's a custom booster blaster that was missing some pieces, namely the whole roof, as well as the driver and the gunner and the rivet gun, as well as the little grot hanging off the back. So what we've got here is just a piece of PVC tube cut to size and set up to be a t-shirt cannon. The gunner here is actually a old 2nd edition / Gorka Morka gunner from like a big track kit. Modified to fit on there, so he's operating the Red Squig t-shirt cannon. And then the driver here is from the Ork truck kit, and yeah, he slots in there pretty nicely. And yeah, that is where we're at so far. You can see I'm using a little bit of scrap to build up the top here. I still have to finish building out the rest of the roof on this side, as well as come up with a grot to ride on it. Now, one thing about this is you can actually find these secondhand pretty decently, and they're all broken, and they're all broken right here in the front. You see right here where this front crossmember and axle is? That attaches at 4 points to the basic chassis, and they break all the honking time. This is one of the worst designed kits out there as far as staying together. My own Booster Blasta has broken there as well. So this one has been repaired and re-glued with super glue a number of times, but we'll get it on the base and it will be all mounted and good to go. But yeah, that is our Red Squig t-shirt launcher promo custom Booster Blasta wagon. Which of course leads us to other ideas, such as turning the Shock Jump Tracksta into a Red Squig F1 car, and turning a Deca jet into a Red Squig plane. So yeah, you can see the idea juices are totally flowing for all the different Red Squig things that I can add to my own personal Ork army, just by having this decal sheet available even to myself to be able to put the logos on to combine with freehand painting to really sell it. So if you want to see some of those projects, starting with the Booster Blasta, definitely make sure you are subscribed and stay tuned to the rest of the Orktober videos so that you can see the first of the real Red Squig vehicles come together and the first use of the decal sheet. And if you want to get the decal sheet, it will not be available through Teespring like the t-shirts and stickers. It will be available exclusively on my Patreon for members only. There's a few reasons for doing that. Obviously, we're doing some spoofing on some real brands. You don't want to get really crazy out there with it. But also just, I want to reward the people that are supporting me. Those of you that watch the videos, like the videos, comment on the videos, subscribe on the videos, you are making this channel what it is. And those of you on Patreon are what allow me to have things like the printer to be able to make the decals in the first place. So definitely want to reward you guys. We'll see if we open it up after that, but you know, also demands of making those kind of things. I am not a production shop. I can't really print 1,000 decal sheets, but maybe if there really is demand for 1,000 of them, let me know down below and we'll see what we can come up with on having them manufactured. All right, so tomorrow marks the halfway point for Orktober. You can expect to see a army painting update in the very near future. So far, we have primed the whole army and worked on skin coats, and I have been working on things since then that will obviously be out on that film on the halfway check-in. We're also going to have a check-in on how our contest is doing, the Kit Bash contest. Don't forget about that. To enter on our Discord is completely free. The Discord is completely free. Rules are super simple. Make a Kit Bash of something orky, show your before and your after photo, and that's it. And yeah, we're gonna pick some winners and have a whole lot of fun with that one. And we've been doing that with Stink Shop Painting, who has their own really awesome YouTube, which is linked down in the description below as well. You can check out his video from the second day of Orktober, where we started off the collab, and he is all up in the Discord server talking to people about their kit bashes. So definitely go say hi to Stink Shop and enter your kit bashes. All right, that's enough for today's video because we got to do a whole nother one tomorrow and every day for the rest of Orktober long. So until then, walk on!
best. No, Morkster is best.
You're both wrong. Red Squig is best.